Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Deus Ex. When last we left off, JC has been sent in alone to deal with the NSF that have remained on Liberty Island after a daring raid to steal a shipment. I say it was daring because UNATCO HQ is literally over there, and they're currently surrounded by loads of UNATCO forces. We've been sent in alone, however, because the higher-ups want to assess how we perform in a real combat situation. Our objectives are to deal with the NSF forces, find their leader, and get him to tell us where the shipment they stole has been taken. We also need to find Gunther Herman. Stealth kill! Haha! We got some bullets, and you're no longer a problem. There's a hazmat suit here that we could use if we want to, for the problem around the corner. We're not going to use the hazmat suit. We will take this multi-tool, another way to deal with this problem, though we're not going to be using it.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Well noted. We could just run through and tank the damage. Not a good idea. We could turn this off with a multi-tool. We could use the hazmat suit to mitigate the damage, and if you had the environmental training skill, you would take even less damage. But we're going to use our heads and look at everything around us. There's a forklift truck here, and if we turn this on, we can have it lift us up to here so that we can bypass this obstacle entirely. We're bringing this with us because it's just advantageous to do so. With that, we gain 250 skill points for exploration, and these things as a reward that we didn't have to consume any of our resources to get. Here is a clip weapon mod and a laser weapon mod. And in here is, I do believe, a bioelectric cell. There's a crowbar here if you didn't have one, and a fire extinguisher if you need one. They do have uses. We don't need to use one right now, though. Here is that same information with the login for the computers in another location. It's good that we're given multiple ways to get it. And over here is a way that we could use to get in to that building, specifically bypassing the ground floor. Might be useful. Here are some pistol bullets. We'll be going up there later. And here's a robot that's our friend. We could lure all of these people over to the robot, and the robot will take care of all of them. We may very well do that. There's somebody over there, there are two people down there, and there are two people over here. One of them has a sniper rifle. We need to be careful of that one. This is where the informant is. Let's go.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
He's in there, I believe. And we don't want to get anything that's on this body. This person isn't going to move, this person will. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and we're going to wait for this to zoom in. And once we're ready, 1, 2, oh, we missed there. And we're going to have to shoot you with you active. And that's not good, because you're going to, you're going to run over there, apparently. You know I'm over here, right? Nope. You're going to run and try and hide because you're bleeding. Unfortunately for you, there's nobody that's going to save you. People do panic when they take too much damage. They'll go to get help, they'll go to trigger the alarm. And here are some rockets, and some sniper rifle rounds, in case you used quite a lot of both. This person had some tranquilizer darts, and if you happen to have got hurt there, you can get some healing here. I'm watching you, bird! I know you're involved in everything. Don't try and hide. Here is a medkit. And we're going to go and talk to the informant. It's right over here. You can also pick things up like this can of soda, and it will heal you a little bit. Here is a bum.
About time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right? Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here. I heard that you can get me inside. Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
We can say that he can trust us, but to be honest, we don't know what's going to happen in there. He may decide to draw a gun and shoot us, so let's be honest and say that we can't promise anything.
I can't promise. In the line of duty, I may have to use force. Buddy, I don't know. The commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender right away. I don't see anyone waving a white flag. He's my main contact at the NSF. I need him alive and out on bail, or I don't have much of a business. You can forget the key. We have an emergency here. A terrorist offensive on UN-protected territory. Do you work for UNATCO or not? There's more than one way into the statue. You want to kill rebels, you're on your own. You should sneak in from the back. Less chance of a shootout that way.
He's got a point. We gain 150 skill points for talking to Harley Filbin. We're going to talk to him some more.
You holding out for more money? What's the deal? Sorry, I'm not playing along this time. But that doesn't mean I'm in love with the NSF. I told him, you bring guns into the lady, you're just as bad as UNATCO. Don't forget, it was the NSF that C4'd the statue in the first place. UNATCO's here to put the pieces back together. Ask me, I think the government did it. They want people to think the NSF are terrorists.
An interesting theory you have there. We'll see in time if that holds out.
None of these guys is like my best pal, but who wants to see a bunch of dead bodies, right?
Let's see what else you have to say.
I'll come through next time. Don't worry.
Will you? Will there be a next time?
If you're that determined, I'm sure you can get in another way.
I'm sure we can. So we don't have a key, but there are other ways. Hello, you.
You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said, keep your head down. Huh, like I'm gonna take on UNATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
Very sensible. Ammunition is rather expensive in this game. We don't need any of this.
No thanks.
We could get extra weapons if we want them. There is a knife here, there's a crowbar here. We'll take the knife. You never know when we might want to switch out for the knife instead of the crowbar. Down there is something that we can go and examine. And I'm going to say before I do so, because this is potentially dangerous. We're going to be going underwater, and going underwater has its risks. We're going to grab this TNT. We could have used the TNT to great effect to go and deal with these two here, but I decided to save it. Because there's something you can do here that might save you a few resources. We're going to go into the water, and by default we end up letting go of the TNT. We're going to push it over to here, and try our best not to jump on it, because we may end up blowing it up. Now let's go and take a shot. Not with the crowbar, we can't throw it that far. I'd stay out of the way if I were you two. Let's get a shot here. These are quite powerful. Did that do what I wanted it to? The answer is yes. And they're going to panic because of the explosion. That's fine. Let's go over to here and get so that we are right over it. Like so. Ready our light and quickly go in. In here are a few goodies. We get some exploration bonus. We'll grab this. We'll grab this. And we'll grab this sawed-off shotgun. And very quickly get out of here. Are we going to be fine? We took a little bit of damage there, but not too much. The sawed-off shotgun was what I was wanting to get. I definitely want this. It's a powerful weapon. It has buckshot for ammunition and sabot. It deals a lot of damage, and we can use some mods on it. Not the accuracy mod. but we can use this reload mod on it. A speed loader greatly decreases the time required to reload a weapon. This weapon takes ages to reload. We're going to start modding this. As for the clip mod, that's also going on the buckshot, which means that we have a bigger clip size. An extra shot will make all the difference. As for the others, we're going to save them. As for the candy, we're going to save that too. I'm going to save after that because that was very successful. Usually I used a lockpick or two to get in there. It was Grimmeth that showed me that you can use the TNT. Grimmeth did a really good Let's Play of Deus Ex. If you want to see how he handles things, by all means watch his. I'm going to be dealing with things a lot differently. Mainly lethally. I'm going to have to deal with you very carefully because that sniper rifle could very easily kill us. One good shot to the head, they are able to hit us in the head and we be gone. We want to take care of you without you attacking us because your weapon will hurt. Uh-oh, there's another one. That's not good. We want you to move away. We're probably going to have to shoot you, aren't we? And we're probably about to have a problem because you're going to turn around. No, you did not.
That's him.
Yes, that is me. Don't worry, we'll take care of you. And unfortunately, you're running. We don't want you to run too far. There we go. Brilliant. He did hit us in the head. And you don't have anything of particular value. What do you have? You have some tranquilizer darts. We could start using the tranquilizer darts. We're not going to. I'm going to stick with the pistol. Anything over here? The answer is... oh! The answer is he might have noticed that we're here. We don't want him to notice that we're here. Alright, I don't want you to... nope! Don't alert the fact that I'm here, Pigeon. I know you're on my side. At least I hope you're on my side. You're not going to... oh, well, he flew away. But I'm sure that he'll just presume that it was because he was walking close, and not because I'm here. Let's be... oh! Careful. He nearly noticed me. He nearly did. But nearly is not close enough. Stealth kill engage. Aha! Marvellous. Now we have just you to take care of. And you are going to be a problem. Because you're going to hurt a lot if you see me. I need to get behind you. Need to use the shadows to my advantage. Need to get closer. Closer. I want that ammunition. Aha! Got you. We also got some goggles, which are useful. We could use them. They give light amplification. We're not going to, though. I'd like to save the inventory space. Now, we could go and deal with that bot, but I feel like not doing so. I feel like instead, going all the way around, back to where we saw all of those containers, and using that to get up there. There it is. Our method of getting in. Considering the fact that I didn't take the key, this is the only choice we have. We'll go up, and don't want to do anything with that. We do want to move this, though, over to here, and actually jump on it. There we go, nothing over there. Don't fall, we will take damage if we fall. And here we are, up here, but still in some trouble. Here's a good place to hide. A very good place to hide. We can use our binoculars. I've never really used the binoculars before now to have a look at the situation. There's a box there. We could use that box to great effect and take out some of these people. But that will cause a lot of attention to be directed towards us, and we don't want that. Instead, we'll wait, bide our time, take out this foe using the crowbar. If this foe gets close enough, the scream will be pretty loud, but worth doing. We do want to save some bullets after all. There'll be situations when we won't be able to take people out in melee. Good thing he's not...
Thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat.
I was about to say it's a good thing he didn't notice us. And then he nearly noticed
All
us.
clear.
I've got to be far more careful than I'm being. Careful. Uh-oh. Ha-ha! Good thing you didn't spot me. You know what? I feel like disposing of your body so that you don't see it. Over here. Can we jump up to here? No, we can't. That'll do just fine, I suppose. Now you're going to move over to that box. And I'm going to very sneakily get up towards you and hit you with this. It's my handy-dandy stealth tool. Guaranteed to take out anyone. Because we hit really hard. Ow! More tranquilizer darts that we're not going to use.
A shame, isn't it? The French terrorist group Silhouette claims that France was wrong to give the US the statue. We think they planned the bombing.
In this future, the Statue of Liberty was attacked and the head was blown off. The torch was recovered and placed in the ground floor area that we'll be going to eventually. Everyone believes that Silhouette did it. If that's true or not, we'll find out as we play. Is there anyone over here? No, no one. There are goodies that we can get though. We could entirely avoid going down to the ground floor. But we're not going to, because Gunther's there, and we want to save him. So, let's go and deal with these two. Now, we could head up. You're gonna move over there. We need you to not move over to here if you can, but you're going to be finicky, aren't you? Now, we could use this to our advantage and hide up here, and then daringly jump down and attack, but I don't think that's going to work so well. I don't think we gain an advantage from attacking at a height. In fact, I think with melee weapons we deal more damage if we hit the body rather than the head. Just get behind you. Don't turn round, please. You're not going to. Marvelous. Did you notice? No, no you didn't. Good. You might notice if we go this way, though. Do you hear that? There's something... Oh, there's something nearby. Probably that camera down there. Also, you nearly noticed me. Not so good. Let's ready this just in case. You're going to look around because you thought you saw someone. But you didn't. You're about to see someone, though. You're about to see me. You're going to double take.
Something.
And then I'm going to shoot you in the head. Your reaction times need to be a lot faster than that if you're going to deal with JC Denton. And there's someone over here, too. And a trash bag. We could throw the trash bag if we want to. We're not going to. Instead, we're going to deal with you. You have a mini crossbow. I'm going to deal with you using this gun. Just gonna wait. Let this zoom in. Get a little closer. Oh, you see that it widened there. And perfect. We'll grab your ammo, and I think we've pretty much taken care of everyone. This TNT could be useful. If, that is, we were going to deal with them by just blowing things up. Now there's you, and you have a very awkward movement. Now we could deal with you using this, but our accuracy isn't what it could be. I'm still going to try. Marvellous! I'm going to have to get a lot better at doing that. You had a pistol, I believe, and we're going to leave that there. Now we could head up this way, or we could head down. We're going to head down. There's one person here. Oh, and there is a camera. Need to watch out for that camera. That camera is going to be a problem because of that right there. Now, cameras have blind spots. We can take advantage of that. Wait for the camera to be looking over there, and then move past. We're going to save, though, because this is not the ideal way to get into here. Oh, it's not. Let's go quickly. Over to here. Hopefully the camera won't see us. The camera did not. The camera did see us, but we're now out of sight of the camera, which is good.
I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
There's a third way to get the information for that login. And there's you there. You're going to take a long route around.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Quite sensible. You really don't want to. The, bot is out there. There's also somebody up there, too. Need to watch out for that person. But first, we'll deal with you. The person up there is over there. And they may have noticed. They most certainly noticed. They're going to try and shoot us, but that's fine. We are well hidden. Try your best to get to me. I don't think you can. Well, you'll certainly try. Going to head over here, look for where I am, and like a fool, walk right past me. And then I'll shoot you, and you'll be gone. Excellent, more bullets. I don't think there's anyone else here that's going to care. Nope, good. Here's an ATM. If we knew the account number and PIN, which we can find, we can get some money. But instead, we're just going to hack it. And steal the money. The money will be useful. Only 100 credits? We'll take it. We have, for point of reference, 600 credits. And we could go through that area there with the lasers and get into a lot of trouble. Or we can find another sneaky way. Here is a disposable plasma weapon. It only fires once, but it's useful. It's very useful. We may end up using it. Now over here is a stairway that leads back down to here. We could use the TNT to get through. It's an option. We could also use this.
This security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
It's a good thing they're J.C. Denton-sized, eh? Now we're through here, which is great. In here is a multi-tool. And we could go this way and grab some soy food. We might as well. We could blow that up. We're not going to, though. We're instead going to keep going. And go around the corner. And find here. Over here is another one of these. A medkit. And information so that you could hack that ATM with the, by just stealing the information here and getting the money. They were serious last night. Really want to get married in the statue. We met there on duty, and all our friends work there. We can't do anything about going through here, but if we're lucky, we could maybe get a shot on this person here from here. We're not going to, though. We're going to use the extremely loud method of getting past the lasers. The lasers can be blocked by things like boxes and other things. But we're just going to blow it up. Why not, eh? It's not like we actually want any of the people here to be alive at the end. So, we'll just run over here, grab this crate here once we don't have anything in our hands, and very carefully drop it here.
I know I heard something.
You did hear something. You did. And it did set off the alarm. But we'll hide. And then
Wait, quiet. That's him.
we'll
He's
deal with
a cop.
you with a few shots. There we go. It took a few because we weren't being entirely accurate, because we didn't let it focus. But we
30
dealt with one of them.
credits. Take him out.
You won't be taking me out. Oh no. Unfortunately, because that person exploded, we don't get what they had. Which is a shame. Also, we could have just bypassed it this way. But we didn't. And when we come back, folks, we'll rescue Gunther. There's nobody here now, which is good because we can take this lamb. Lambs are useful. Also, drinking soda is useful. It heals too. We need a little bit more healing, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And when we come back, folks, Gunther Herman is in there.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Indeed, but there is a camera protecting him, so we really want to deal with that. And we will, next time. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.